Hello and welcome to Valley Life. I'm Rich Krebs.
And I'm Lisa Jennings. If you're like us, you love going out and taking advantage of all of the wonderful things to do here in the Valley.
Well, there's a play coming up that you won't want to miss.
Theater Ventoux will be performing Lear this month. The play opens on March 28th and runs all the way through April 12th.
Here with us to personally invite you to the performance is director Greg Tabor. Greg, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Happy to be here.
So great
to
have
you. This is exciting. I mean, you know, it was such a big deal back in the day, too, to always go out, go to the theater, and then for a while it seemed like that was lost. But people like yourself are bringing that back, and it makes for a great evening out.
Absolutely. I mean, Fresno's really, in the last couple of years, undergone a real renaissance of theater. For a long time, there was GCP in the music hall downtown, but then suddenly there's us and Woodward Shakespeare Festival and Epic Theater and ART and Athon. There are all these theater companies coming up all over the place, which makes it a lot more fun. You know, there's so much for people to go out and see.
Right.
Isn't that exciting for the Valley?
I'm very excited, actually. I will not miss this performance.
Oh, that's yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Well, I have to tell you, Greg, there's that old song, I left my heart in San Francisco. I left my heart in the theater. I love theater, musicals, the whole 9 yards. I was thinking it would just be kind of cool, whether it be a wife or a husband, someone wanting to take their significant other out for the evening. This would be such a neat way to kind of introduce them to theater.
It would. It is. It's Lear. It's an adaptation of Shakespeare's King Lear, so it's one of the great plays. It is high tragedy. Everyone dies. There is crying and weeping and betrayal and heartbreak. So it is just a great, huge piece of theater. You know, something you just go in and sit back and just go, wow.
Yeah, talk to us a little bit about so much work goes behind the scenes. I mean, you're the director. Obviously, your heart is into this so much. Talk to us a little bit what goes on behind the scenes.
The biggest thing, from my standpoint, the way I look at it, is the biggest thing is the preparation beforehand. We started putting this together about 4 months ago. I started working on the script and figuring out what we want things to look like, started lining up actors. We don't audition actors. We just go out and say, hey, we'd like you to play this part.
Oh, that's great.
And bring people in that way who are interested and really want to be a part of it. And then when you get it all together, if you've done all of that work well, and there's always things, of course, that come up out of nowhere, but if you've done all of that, then it's just go in and have a good time. And take the rehearsals to just explore and find out things that that I never would have thought of. I've got 12 people on stage, and they're going to think of things that I didn't think of. So we come up with brand new things and wonderful ideas that they bring to the show. And then it's just all playing. We put all that together and ultimately shape it and put it out.
Greg, I don't mean to put you on the spot, but it is, the director brings so much to every performance. And often, you know, you get excited because you know someone that's coming in, but with your experience and background, this is something special for someone to come see this, whether they've seen Shakespeare 100 times or they've never seen Shakespeare. To come see your production of Lear, I think, is going to be a treat for a lot of people.
I would agree, and I would hope so. One of the things that we work very hard to do, especially with Shakespeare, which we've done now 3 times, is to make it something that's accessible to a modern audience. I mean, it's 500 years old. Some things don't translate over time.
Weird.
Yeah, funny how that works out. You know, you just don't get it. You know, that's why Shakespeare's jokes don't work anymore. You know, they're 400 years old. So we try to find a way to take it and boil it down to the things that are common and still universal. You know, betrayal is still universal.
Right.
Absolute disintegration of family, that's universal. Everyone can touch on that. Father's love for sons.
We haven't got past that death thing yet either. I mean, that's universal.
The death thing is pretty universal. So everyone can touch that, and we don't have to worry about all the cultural trappings. It's something that anybody can walk into and go, I can understand this. I still may not get all the words, but that's okay. I know what's happening on that stage.
It's kind of like Simon Cowell says, take it from the then and bring it to the now.
Absolutely.
That's what you're doing.
Absolutely, and you've got to sell it to the audience that you have.
Right.
You know, you can do it the other way, and then you get something kind of nice and academic, and that's fine, but that's just not what we're doing. We want it to be something everyone can come see, and everyone can come out of going, wow.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Very
I know
welcome.
that my heart, again, is in the theater, and I'd like to see a lot of people do the same thing, and I'm sure you as well would like to
Absolutely.
as well.
Great.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Mark your calendar for this fantastic Theater Ventoux production of Lear.
The play opens March 28th and runs through April 12th.
For tickets and more information, call 559-916-0711.
You'll find a direct link to the Theater of Ventoux on our website, kmph.com.
Just click on Valley Life and scroll down to Community.
We'll be right back.
Stay with us.